Or was Ben 10 the uncle, or was that also grandfather?
I think that was
uncle.
Was that an uncle? I thought that was the grandfather.
What about the combination of grand uncle?
That's a big diamond.
Well, that would be
I want
Scrooge.
it.
That is a big diamond.
No,
and you know what? You know what?
I was thinking Uncle Stan.
Oh, that's
You
fair.
know, I will say it's still funny. It's funny to look back on, and remember that, realize that Ben 10's uncle, grandfather, whatever he was, is literally Roy Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, no sort of MGS factoid that will ever be as funny to me as realizing who the boss is voiced by.
Who's the boss voice? Oh right. Right.
Pearl.
Pearl. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think you're embarrassing me.
I think I was the one who actually told you guys that.
Wait,
I
forgot
think
it was
so.
Something like that.
hang on, which character is the Pearl voice again? I want to make sure I heard you right.
The boss, the main antagonist
From,
of the
Metal
third
Gear.
of Metal Gear
Snake
3.
Eater.
Okay, because for some reason I got him confused with Big Boss.
Her.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the boss did train who would become Big Boss.
And to be fair, literally, the boss is named after, Big Boss was named after defeating the boss. So.
Why can't I? Oh, because it's going down like that. Okay, I need to get a torch around this. Okay, let's try looking down here.
I guess it should be said, full disclosure, ladies and gentlemen, because you've more or less seen what this game more or less has to offer. We do apologize if we do go on some very out there tangents.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I feel
I'm
like they're
fine.
used to it at this point.
Yeah.
Hell, I'm okay.
Now,
Like,
I wish this game had something similar to the freaking crap. Why do I keep forgetting his name?
Describe him.
The Oscorp son.
Oh, Harry.
Oh,
Osborn.
Harry Osborn.
Hey,
having the
thank
doc-
you.
Peter, I corrupted for gods and also kind of summoned the devil.
College project thesis
Hey,
got an A plus.
Peter, I forgot that I owed Mephisto a soul, and
All this
I
time.
offered
don't-
for gods in exchange of mine.
Well, how about this, Peter? How about this? We could try to. How about we offer something a little less, something a little low stakes? Like, are you in a relationship at the moment?
God damn it. Honestly, I swear to God,
That's
if they pull
nice.
that shit in Spider-Man 3, since they are trying to bring in Mephisto and all that.
Honestly, like, considering, like, the universal hatred that comic got, I feel like, unless they plan to, like, rewrite it from the ground up into something completely different, I don't think they're going to be touching that story.
To be fair, they did fix, the original Civil War storyline.
I know, but I feel like something like One More Day would be a little bit messier to fix.
Well,
Okay, so
hey,
now that I have that
they'd be
mirror
able
set
to
up,
do it.
now the game should treat it as though it will reflect off of it.
Do-do-do.
I think you gotta do the one above.
Sparked right away.
Yeah.
Let's try this.
There we go.
There. So okay, so there is a bit of an auto target. Like if the game registers it as moving a certain way, if it registers as a target, then the game will assist you in that. And how many of these do I have? I forgot actually.
Yeah, I was
there's
actually
two.
about to ask.
You have 2 right now. You need...
Okay, so I just need 2 more.
Yeah.
So I can get the other towers, and then we can just then it'll just be a quick, boom boom, take it all down.
Wham,
Well,
bam,
the bear
boom,
is
bam.
gonna-
you say bam, bam, bam.
Because I was about
Yeah.
to say, like, depending on how long it'll take us to free, like, do we liberate 1 or 2 towers?
We liberated 1 tower so far,
So
that's
we
why
need
I'm
2
just gonna
more.
get.
Because I was
And
about to
after-
say, if that's going to be the case, I'd like to offer up a topic of discussion for another tangent.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of going back to one that Matt started in Ape Escape, because I did have some fun with it, but to do with something a little bit more relevant. So they've been kind of going, like, pretty much all over the place in terms of, like, announcing a lot of the actors that are leaving. Like, not that long ago,
For
as
Sonic.
Cindy Robinson said she's no longer voicing Amy.
Which,
Yeah.
I mean, it saddens me. But I guess at this point,
God.
it's coming to a point now where the Sonic franchise is literally it's starting on a fresh new slate.
So on that note, and I would appreciate you guys giving some serious answers. If you were able to choose actors to be like the new voice actors for Sonic, and you can't pick actors that have already played the characters before, who would you pick for which characters?
I do
For the
apologize.
main
I
cast?
am going to say I do think that they're going to just get Ben Schwartz full-time as Sonic now.
Maybe.
Maybe, but just for the sake of hypothetics.
I don't know.
I mean, didn't one of you guys bring up that there's a possibility that Sonic's actor was going to be the same guy who voiced that blonde kid from Persona 5?
Ryuji.
Oh,
apparently
Max
people-
Middleman.
People are speculating that because apparently some of his recent Twitter activity, he liked the big announcement that Roger had, and he suddenly is following Sega just out of nowhere.
Oh,
I mean, I could see him fitting Sonic. From what I've
That's
heard
fair,
of him,
yeah.
it sounds like he'd be fitting enough.
Honestly, I could see him as okay, believe it or not, I could see him as either Sonic or Shadow. Because if you listen to his voice, he has a huge range. He can do both. The other, another voice he's done is, what's his name? Oh, that's cool. Another voice he's done is, Red 13 in the Final Fantasy VII remake, and it sounds
yeah, that's
very
right. That's why I
Shadow-like.
was here. Oh, jeez.
I think if I were to
see
pick a
that.
new actor for Shadow, one that I've thought of for a while is I'm kind of curious how Crispin Freeman would be Shadow.
He'd be a good Shadow. Honestly, I feel like they get new blood, so I want to say if they are going to get a new Shadow, I feel like Robbie Damon would be a good choice.
I just don't know if I would get. I'm trying to think who else I would think of. Damn, I actually forgot his name.
What roles do you know him as?
He was Philbo in Bugsnax,
Philbo. Hang on, I'll pull that up.
the mayor.
I'm fairly certain that is Max Middleman.
That's him as well.
I'm fairly certain that is Max Middleman. Sorry,
Okay,
my
you said
computer is
Philbo, right?
my computer is chugging. Yes, that is Max Middleman.
Okay.
Okay.
Huh.
All right then. Yeah, I mean, I guess seconded. Sorry, I'm focusing on saving
No,
the
you're
world.
fine. I guess
I
I just...
mean, I will unfortunately have to say that I'm not sure how I can add to the conversation considering the fact that most videos I'm familiar, I'm extensively familiar with, already came from Sonic. So,
Oh, that's fair. Well,
Yeah.
I can think of at least a few.
Okay.
Like one that I've had in mind for years. Doesn't seem likely, but I think it would still be amusing just to see how he would do it.
There it is.
Oh yeah, there it is. Like one fan cast I had in mind for years was John DiMaggio as Eggman.
that would be interesting. I won't lie.
That'd be great.
I give it a shot. Okay, here we go. This is the
Let's
last
see.
one I need.
If not him, one that my buddy Fair's been talking about, and I can see it happening considering how active he's been lately, Fred Tetsiora as Eggman, even though I kind of would like to see him more as Vector.
That's fair.
That's a silly one, but I mean,
Honestly, not going to.
I'll be down for
Bastards!
it.
I get every last one of yous.
I'm not going to lie. Look up the character Adachi from Yakuza Like a
Persona
Dragon.
4.
No.
Oh, okay.
The
I thought you
Yakuza-
were saying Persona 4 again.
No. Yakuza Like a Dragon. His actor. I forgot the exact actor's name, but he could be a great Vector, in my opinion.
All right, and we're good.
Hang
Let's
on,
get
let me
out
pull
of
it up. You said
I mean-
Yakuza Like a Dragon, right?
Yes, and the character Adachi.
You know, now that I stop and think about it, you guys brought up the notion, or one of you guys brought up the notion of Robbie Damon, or not,
Robbie
was-
Damon as
as a shadow.
yeah.
Honestly, I could probably see him also. You say Shadow? Honestly, I could see him pulling off Sonic all right.
Oh yeah, honestly,
good, yeah.
like I kind of do agree. I see him more as a Sonic than a Shadow. Now, real quick, the Yakuza character. What was his name again?
Adachi.
Okay, Adachi. Oh, that is Andrew Morgado.
Yep.
AKA Fake Crash.
Ahoy!
Yeah, he is Fake
Oh my
Crash, but
gosh.
he could do, in my opinion, like a good Vector voice.
I don't doubt it.
It would be.
Find the computer room.
That's not it.
But I could see the I see you come from. I can see the tone that could be used. What do you guys think about just doing a quick cursory glance, make sure I'm not missing anything, because it is easy to miss out on some lore. Now we should be fine. What do you guys think about ProZD, Sun Wong playing SBO?
That'd be
I
good.
can
Yeah,
see it.
Sun Wong Cho being SBO, that'd be great.
Honestly, I can kind of see him being both SBO and Vector. Like, those are voices I can see him doing pretty well.
Honestly, I can see him
Not
as
sure about-
Knuckles.
Yeah, you know what? I'd have to hear him do some cool. Oh yeah, especially if he uses the voices he uses for what's his name from Yakuza 7?
I forgot exactly
Mitsuki or-
his character in 7, but yeah.
I could see that for Knuckles. Anyway, we're gonna have to put a pin on that conversation now because we finally
Alright.
have now progressed the next stage of purifying this land.
By the way, in that
Yay.
case, just going to say, I feel like Kaiji Tang could play a character. Probably, honestly, I could hear him as Knuckles.
That is fair. All right, time to take down Sorrow.
I will say, like, one choice that I've had for Knuckles for a while. I know it's a really dubious take, but I feel like it's a take that definitely has a lot of promise. I kind of like the idea of Nolan North voicing Knuckles.
That'd be cool.
I mean, considering all the stuff I've heard in all the kinds of characters he's played so far, I'm not entirely sure how he would portray Knuckles.
Well,
God,
basically,
it's
you
so
remember
eerie, but I
the
love this little silhouette of the villain
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
charging
nice.
through.
But basically, just
Sorry, don't mind me just playing and talking about
By the way,
game
really
here.
quick, I do apologize. Now that I think about it, actually, hearing his Kaiji Tang's Ichiban voice, now I kind of want to see him as do the Ichiban voice for Silver.
I
But
know.
yeah, just
I'm right with you, audience. I don't quite understand what putting a pin in a conversation means either.
Well, that's not like, again, it's the same process with the last guy. I don't think people are going to be that pissy if we keep talking about random stuff.
For this part, but it will change after. I promise you. Again, each of these bosses does change after the hunting phase.
If it never
concludes.
faced Brain Scratch, I don't see why we have to cave into it.
There.
But in all due respect, I did want to bring up one more thing, then I'll, fulfill your request. James, you were talking about how, you were having, a hard time seeing Nolan. This might help as a point of reference. You remember the CGI Ninja Turtles film back in 2007?
Vaguely.
Nolan voiced Raph in that. And honestly, I feel like if you nix the Brooklyn accent he had, but still have that, raw intensity that he gave to Raph, that would work pretty well for Knuckles.
Do you think he can even pull that kind of voice off?
Honestly,
Well,
I do apologize. Can we suggest black actors for Knuckles? Because I can definitely see a black actor playing Knuckles, like Bill Budds or John Eric Bentley, the actor for Barrett. He could definitely pull it off, in my opinion.
He could.
He'd probably have to lighten his tone, though, because I definitely remember how
definitely.
Barrett sounded.
No.
That's
Do you want another voice he is as well? He is
oh boy.
Nick Fury in.
Ow.
He is Nick Fury in Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
I'd
where he
have to
basically
listen to
does
more of
a
that.
pretty spot-on impression of Samuel L. Jackson, from what I remember.
just I'm not against the idea. It's just I don't think I can imagine Knuckles sounding quite as deep as how Barrett sounded in
I'm
the.
not saying-
That could be a little. Yeah, I could see
I
that being
think
a
it's-
little.
I'm not against him playing it, but I can kind of understand where James is coming from.
I'm suggesting actor, not the voice. Exactly. I'm not saying
know.
he does the Barrett voice for him.
Well, I know, no. I'm just saying is the only point of reference I know him for. Because I honestly don't even I haven't seen enough of MUA3 to even know how
And
he portrays Nick Fury.
Could
That's
be.
fine.
All right. So with
Okay.
that said, pin in the conversation starting now.
Oof.
So we
Because all
pierce Franklin right into the giraffe's hindquarters.
I'm not a giraffe.
Actually, when you look at his face a certain way, it kind of makes me think of a more subdued Dark Gaia.
So here we're chasing him back to that arena that we had to do some corruption sealing earlier.
Nice.
And yeah, turns out he is a lot more ticked off about what we've been doing than Cyrano, because he's gonna be making a lot of use out of his surroundings, and he is a wielder of fire.
I mean, aren't they all wielders of fire?
Yeah, but again, shouldn't be too hard. Just gotta get on this side and please stop turning in place so I can... Ow.
Oh.
Please stop turning in place so I can get at that target, and we did it.
I mean, honestly, I just see this thing, and I just like, the first thing that comes to my mind is he seems like the kind of thing that's, you know, too hot to trot.
Get him.
Ooh.
And there we go.
Wait, is that it?
Doesn't
Nope.
look like it.
Huh?
No, what's he
wrong?
doing?
What is he doing with that thing?
Oh,
Oh crap,
shit.
Godslayer's getting involved.
Oh, what's it gonna do here?
He's fueling it with even more fiery power.
Oh,
Ah, shit.
he's giving.
Now it is enraged.
Now he's
And-
literally on fire.
He's been injected with endorphins.
And now starts, not a stealth section, but definitely a timing system, because those stones ahead of us are very susceptible to raw heat.
Ooh, I see.
So we gotta move, stay in the, stay on the ground that can't be as inflamed. Just move again.
So we gotta stay on the grass.
Yep. Oh boy.
Even though grass
Which
is
is-
a much more flammable substance.
It's soil.
Right.
I don't know. I don't think soil can be can conduct heat as well as like solid stone can.
But there's grass on it.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't quite make sense, do it? Oh well,
You know
I'll
what?
take
That is
I'll
kinda
take
silly.
I'll take my ancient bow and Franklin and be off.
Y'all are on your own.
Put out that fire.
Ooh.
So far, Matt, what do you think of all this mess about?
This looks great. I would love
Oh,
to
boy.
play it.
You all right?
I'm fine.
No, it's fine. Like I can understand it. Like, yeah, boy.
Oh!
Like it really is kind of like a double-edged sword, where it's like I understand Logan does want to try to have some focus on the game, but at the same time, it's like when you have fun with the conversation, you kind of don't want it to stop.
I hear ya. I hear ya.
Not to mention that, like, by and large, this is definitely a game that is kind of better to play than it is to watch.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, nuts.
I mean, for the most part, like, again, it's one of those cases where, after a while, you've more or less seen or can say more or less everything you can say about the game, and it's like, what else is there to say beyond, you know, other stuff?
I mean, I get that. Like, I'll admit, like the gameplay loop itself of getting the gems, or the little sigils, the not jiggies, can be
Right.
a little repetitive there.
You're in a
Yeah, I got
wall.
one.
Just,
happened
yeah, no,
here?
You're in a wall.
Honestly, real talk, this is gonna, I get the feeling this is more or less gonna be a similar situation to that of, when we did, what was that one game we covered?
Skeletons.
Titanfall? Not Titanfall, Look, remember that one game you and I did, like, years ago?
Which one? I am level.
No. It was a PS4 game. It was,
Titanfall 2.
yeah, Titanfall 2, that's it.
Did you say
Which-
Titanfall first?
I think I did, and
He meant
it's one of those cases where I think that's what it was called, but I wasn't entirely sure, so I had to make... You know what, I'll just look up the playlist just to be safe.
That's fair.
You just worry about not getting your goose cooked.
Yeah, he's being much more aggressive than the last boss. Oh. Doof.
fell down like a cat.
Okay, yeah,
Now-
it was Titanfall 2.
Okay.
Okay. Whoa. And now we
Whoa.
can begin the last phase.
Oh, jeez. So now you literally have to use the updraft to your advantage.
Yep,
So
yep.
this is the ending to Breath of the Wild.
You know, it's a good thing Franklin never tires out.
You mean the first boss didn't already feel like it?
Well, no, this is like we are using the updraft.
And voila.
And that's it for the giraffe.
Stay down this time.
Yeah,
Time to take your heartburn medicine.
For the last time, I'm a long neck. And we got the moon.
So, I guess with that, we're halfway there.
Yep. Yeah. Just 2 more behemoths to go, and not a giraffe.
Oh. Okay, so it was a lizard.
What? How? Why would I have lied to thee?
Well, if it was a lizard, why did it mutate into a giraffe?
It's supposed to be like a dinosaur. I don't know, I don't know. So anyway, he's gonna give us
But it went from
another
a
one of the ancient moon
Komodo.
arrows.
It went from a Komodo dragon to a
Yes.
giraffe, back into a Komodo
Mm-hmm.
dragon. I don't know.
Purified with the moon arrow. Yay!
And they said, "Let there be light."
And thus we remembered, you know what? It doesn't matter about voice actors or cameos or any sort of literary portrayal. It just matters on whether we enjoy the source material enough to bond together over that. Can't we agree on that, 4chan?
No.
No? Okay. Let's just move right along then.
You're talking about 4
Also, it doesn't matter if whatever Matthew says.
Nah,
Well, I mean,
wasn't
technically, I
actually-
was the one
wasn't
that's-
directing that.
Well, technically, I was the one that started that particular tangent, so I might as well be no one cares what Steven says.
It was not.
And the
point-
moral of the
point-
story is, we all are depressive adults.
The point of it was not to call it out as like being something that's negative. It was more so just that I hope that like we don't ever intend with any of this to be like overly critical of something. We know that they're gonna try their best and we're gonna roll with it. And with Strength of Sorrow, or whatever, new thing is that now they're going to be there we got another wing flap. From now on, there are going to be, I guess, mega talismans, like these ones here that are glowing with the Sorrow's flame or whatever. So now, normally, up to this point, if I shot a normal target, it's like, whoosh, But now, if I use one of Sorrow's targets, start booking it.
Whee!
So the
And-
talisman's
just-
bad or not?
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Because it looked like they were trying to attack
definitely-
you a couple times, so...
Oh, no, they will never attack us. They literally are just there
Oh, okay.
just to be used for mobility. Go ahead, James.
Oh, I was just about to say that it only just took me just now to realize, okay, so now we are, like, just earlier there, we were going through what, like, earlier we were just dealing with typical grasslands, but there it looked like we were going through grasslands during the fall season.
Yeah. Yeah, again, like, so all these areas do look corrupted. Oh my god, actually, yeah, wow. Holy crap, that actually makes a lot of
So,
sense. Like,
I'm
first one was
guessing-
in spring. Maybe this is like summer or something, because the last area, spoilers, is going to be, the icy tundra of
Yeah,
that
so
mountain ahead of us.
it
So
represents the seasons.
I get you.
Interesting. So, I guess with that said, where are we headed off to next?
We were headed off to... Oh man, I forgot his name. But we're going to see him. We're just heading over to this wind current to continue our ascent up this island to the next big area. And then we'll, pause and, take a little break. And the session took a little bit longer, but again, I'll be able to cut out some of it as I'm just, moving around and stuff.
Thank God Rivali left this gale intact for as long as he did.
Was Age of Calamity good?
I mean, from what I've seen, it looks like it's pretty good.
I hear it's kind of I hear it is an improvement over the previous game, but I don't know like how it is on its own merits.
Gotcha.
On its own merits, it's perfectly solid. It's just a matter of if you're willing to, accept that it primarily is just Breath of the
Another
Wild
Warriors
Muso,
game.
as opposed to, being the big, the big fan servicey game like Hyrule Warriors was.
I getcha. Oh, and with that, we'll be introduced to the third beast we'll be contending with next time around. Over there. What was his name again? It's been a while. Nimue.
Nemu?
Nimue.
Now, what was Nimue again? It was the... Oh, God, how could I forget? The
Fucking
snake.
Orochimaru. Sorry.
It is Orochi.
Yeah, Orochi.
Yeah, this is a corrupted snake. And,
Complete
Yeah.
with hats?
Last I
Great
checked,
with that.
snakes don't have arms or legs, Logan.
again, he got corrupted into a Hydra, so we're gonna have to help him out. And I already see our first talisman over here, so let me quickly, while I'm here, let me just quickly grab this sucker
Nab it.
and go.
Never hurts to grab a freebie.
Also, I like the grass.
That's the power of the PS5 for you.
Yeah, again, I do like what I've Is that it? Did I unlock it? Yes. Okay, that one's lit. I do think this game is available again on other platforms, but I do think this was a really solid game for the PS5, especially making use of that quick loading and smooth frame rate and all that.
Oh, yeah.
There it is. Wait, okay, I gotta
almost.
stand right here and aim up at it so it flies upwards.
Oh!
Oh, that's right,
I'm
Brian is
sorry.
I. It's
But
one of
perfect.
Franklin's ancestors.
Oh, wait, did that thing just warp to us instantly, or...?
Oh yeah. So I already have it. I already have it in the lower in the bottom there. It says I have one of Nemu's talismans, but yeah. So
Also, I just realized, how much further do you have till you unlock your next flap?
not too far if I can find some other golden tokens around here. But
Yeah,
I guess-
why don't we fill that up before we call it a session?
Yeah,
okay,
that's
let me
fair.
see if I can find an opportunity to do that. Let's
Also,
see, we
look at
got-
that water. I wonder what kind of engine they had to use to render that water.
Not sure.
I'm very blatantly trying to dig up anything to talk about the game and only the game.
Sorry, just okay.
There's
I mean,
nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with trying to, incite whatever interest you can for the game at large. But
No, and
I also understand it can be a hard thing to do, considering, well, again, some of the nicer imagery aside, this is still more or less the same type of game we've been
You know
experiencing
what that
so
water
far.
reminds me
Whoa,
of?
whoa.
Breath of the Wild.
But so I was gonna say that at the very least it's like okay, I maybe got a little heated there, joke about whatever thing that happened earlier. But I guess it's more so that it's more so
boy.
that it's more so a sense of like I want to be able to like stuff like this, like where we're clearly the gameplay loop is still more or less the same. Where okay, he left. Where'd he go to?
They could walk right in front of him.
I was about to say, it's like, spoilers, it's actually right in front of you.
Peekaboo.
Okay, I'm just trying to see where. Okay, yeah, I should probably be using this thing more. Okay, it says there's something over there. Something over there. But it's like this gameplay. I mean, when we get to this part of the gameplay loop, which I will agree, it can be, if you're not willing to like dig in and like really put in the time to get into the vibe of the Zelda-esque exploration.
Oh!
Then I totally get that. It's
By the way, do you have to do
it-
three? Do you have to get 3 talismans for this one?
actually no. Thankfully, no. This time we still only have to get 2, but we are going to, I believe, need 3 in the like penultimate area of the game. Ow.
Oh,
I'm just gonna-
Thanks,
I was gonna
Franklin.
good burb.
back up. Okay. Just give me back my wing flaps so I can just get up to the top of this tower. And I think I'm only doing this for a talisman, which means whatever.
Franklin's flaps are now ready.
Franklin's flaps are not ready.
Okay, then up here, do one more torch.
And behold,
A relic. Ow.
Stop it. Okay,
Well, you
where's
ran into a
the-
wall. What other reaction am I supposed to give it?
okay,
what
where's
are
the
we
switch?
still missing?
Yeah, there's supposed to be like a.
Try checking on the backside of this temple.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe not.
Let's go to the back. Are you sure you can't just shoot that thing?
I don't believe so. Oh, you know what?
Oop.
I see. There's a giant fire. It's a torch.
There you
There
go.
you go.
And behold,
But that did not give me the diamonds that I required.
nuts.
The diamonds are here.
Must be.
Way down here.
But yeah, I will say just but before we end, I will say
No,
I do
yeah, if
apologize if it did seem like you were annoyed with us trying to continue
No,
that discussion.
I was not annoyed. It was only just because like it was like the big boss, like a big plot chapter thing. But I mean, it's like I don't know. I'm up for it like next go round, but I can't find the diamonds, so I'm just gonna activate this and then we'll call it.
Just put this in here.
Nemo Tower 1 done.
Jeez, we've already got the first of 3 towers done. You sure you don't want to just go ahead and get the other ones done out of the way?
Nah, I'll probably take a little break there. Make sure these recordings are this recording's about to be about as long as the last one, and I can already see where the next one will be, but we will save that for next time.
Alright.
Alright, that's it. See you next time for the Pathless.
Yay, finding Nemo.